Hey guys, what's up? LegendBTV here today, and we're presenting a new series called Album Reviews. Today's album is the first ever review I'm doing on this channel, and I figured I'd start out with something new because, I didn't think I wanted to start out with something that's really old. I mean, I wanted to start out with one of my favorite albums, but yeah, but we'll see if the one I'm doing today is any good. Today, guys, we're reviewing Collage by the Chainsmokers. And yes, I just picked this up on Saturday, and let's see if it's any good. So basically, you guys, how this review is going to go, how these reviews are going to go is I'm going to talk about each track on the album, what I think of it, and then discuss the album and my thoughts on it as a whole, and then I'm going to give it a number out of 10. So if I loved it, it's going to get a 10. If I hated it, it's going to get a 0. And if it's somewhere in the middle, it'll get a 1 to 9. So enjoy. So basically, you guys, starting off this record is track 1, Setting Fires, featuring Xylo. And on this track, I wasn't sure what to expect because, this is the only track, actually, that I haven't heard prior to the release. So now that it's coming out, I am going to talk about that. So the track I thought was decent. I didn't think it was great, but it certainly wasn't bad, and it was a nice way to start off the record. It's kind of catchy, and the vocals, I gotta admit, not bad. It's probably so far one of my favorites, even though it's the only song I've reviewed. So yeah, but is the rest of the album good? Let's see. Next on the album, we have track 2, which is All We Know featuring Phoebe Ryan, and I heard this track as the newest single that unfortunately I'm not sure is doing real well, and I doubt it's gonna get on the radio. Basically because the song is a blatant ripoff of the next song, Closer, in my opinion. And the drop is just kind of lazy. It's not very good, to be honest, and the vocals, they're all right. I mean, this isn't a bad song, but when we get to Closer, I'll identify why I feel like these tracks are similar, but I just don't want to spoil what I think of Closer yet until we get to number 3 on this album is Closer featuring Halsey, and yes, this was probably their biggest song yet. It's been on Billboard for 12 weeks at number 1, I'm pretty sure, and no song has been able to top it yet, as far as I'm sure. And do I think it's worthy of being number 1? No, not in the slightest. Unfortunately, this song is very bland, very annoying. The lyrics, when I get to some of these lyrics, I just want to freaking kill myself. These lyrics are so cringeworthy. Just look them up for yourself. Look up these lyrics for yourself. You'll see what I'm talking about. Also, the guy's vocals when he's oh. But anyways, this song is bad. I mean, it's so old. I mean, are you kidding me? Anyways, All We Know isn't as bad as this song, but it is a ripoff, which does make me feel a little bit about that song too. So it's not either song's really that great in my opinion, but I'll definitely take All We Know over this. So yeah, not a good song. Hopefully the rest of this short 5-track EP can recover with track 4, Inside Out, featuring Charlie. And yes, is it going back uphill? No. This track definitely isn't as bad as Closer, but it's just forgettable in my opinion. The drop's pretty meh, it's pretty generic. The vocals aren't anything special, and lyrically, it's not that special either. The song's kind of flatlining in my opinion, and just, it just isn't really that good. I mean, nothing much else to say. It's just, forgettable. Next, finally we come to another huge single, which is the final track on the album, Don't Let Me Down, featuring Dea. And this song, I was really disappointed in my opinion. The beginning part when it starts out, it's pretty good. Dea sounds pretty good, and the guitars sound pretty good on that song, but once that drop hits, it just falls flat in my opinion, because like the drop is like pretty lazy. Like it should have been more like a melodic drop instead of like some kind of like freaking, you know, I don't know I don't even know what this is, but really the drop ruins the song in my opinion. It could have been a great song, but really this is just like decent at best. So guys, that was the Chainsmokers Collage review, and so let's talk about it. Overall, guys, this EP was definitely a letdown. As a fan, like a really big fan of dance music, the only reason I bought this album was because I am a fan of dance music. Yes, I did listen to this beforehand, and like I was like, like I only really bought it for like the beginning song, which was my favorite. Yes, my favorite on the album is Setting Fires. Least favorite, Closer. Just because like it's overplayed and annoying. Overall, my opinion of the Chainsmokers is pretty much how I feel about this album, is how I feel about them. Their music is just like all the generic pop on the radio, just thrown together, like all those different styles thrown together. Is just a bunch of like lackluster pop songs that people are tricked into thinking is like the best of EDM, and I don't see the appeal, guys. Unfortunately, this album just isn't good, in my opinion. Like, this is all my opinion, so don't get upset, guys. If you like this, tell me about it in the comments below. Tell me about it, what you guys think of this album. In my opinion, this is getting a 3 out of 10. Unfortunately, this just isn't what I expect in dance music. There's so much better stuff out there that is unfortunately being underrated by this crap. And, like, I don't have any prejudice against the Chainsmokers, like, you know, the comments they made about Lady Gaga or whatever, but, you know, I just want good music, and unfortunately, this did not deliver, in my opinion. But will the next album deliver? You'll have to find out. Unfortunately, guys, this wasn't a very positive review for the first album, but yeah, this is just generic garbage. It's very blandly produced, like very minimal effort, if any, and just all sounds like stuff on the radio. Sorry, guys. Well, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and put on the notification bell for more album reviews. If you guys like my album reviews, tell me about it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. It means so much. This is LegendBTV Album Reviews. Signing off.